Howdy everybody, it's Amy here from Amy's Sparkly Diamond Painting, and I have another haul video from my late January delivery of all the goodies that showed up all at once. And this is from Outdoortide. So Outdoortide is a company over in China that does budget-friendly cross-stitch as well as diamond painting. And I have done a few product reviews for them, but it had been a little while since I made a personal purchase. So that is what this is. This is a purchase that I made with my own money. There is a mix of diamond painting as well as cross-stitch in here. So I usually try to tell you what type of video this is going to be. This is going to be a mix. So we do have a couple diamond paintings, I believe, as well as a couple cross-stitches. So this one is not a giant haul, but it did come in this really nice bubble wrap bag. Love it when they do that. It does especially help with diamond paintings so that they don't get all smushed. So this one arrived in late January. Probably took about 3 weeks to get here. And I'm trying to do a quick peek to see what I have in here. Okay. So we have 3 diamond paintings. Okay. So I'm going to pull those out first. A little one, a couple bigger ones. And then we have some cross stitch here that I'm pulling out and trying to be a little bit sneaky about what they are by not showing them. And I did have a blind box gift in here as well, and I just peeked and saw what that was. Okay, I think that's everything. Yes, it is. So very nice big thick bubble mailer, which has protected everything very well. So far, we haven't actually opened them to see. So we'll start with the smallest diamond painting. That's a good place to start, and I will put a link in the prices down below. So we have a 30 by 30, and this is a beach theme. But you can't really tell that at first looking at the colors, but this is a starfish. And I thought he was really cute. He's got like eyeballs. So isn't that cute? Just a easy, fun little project here. 30 by 30, which looks to me kind of like a 25 by 25 based on this size. It does look kind of small, but I knew that. So that's why I picked something that would be very large in the frame there. So yeah, we got googly eyes on a starfish, as well as what looks like a baby starfish here, but that also looks like a cactus or a succulent, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense for a beach theme. So that's the colors, why the colors are a little bit different. We've got some water drops on there, but it almost looks more like the starfish is in a forest, and there are roses. So I'd say definitely AI. I don't think you have to worry about stolen art on this one. That is definitely an AI image. So we've got a blending of themes here. It's raining. We have starfish in some sort of field with roses and succulents. Okay. But I thought it was really cute, and it made me laugh, and it's still making me laugh. So this is a round drill kit. We do have the mini bags in here. Not a whole lot of drills because this is small. Not a whole lot of colors here, but still plenty, it looks like, with 22 colors. And we have the numbers 1 through 8 and then uppercase letters there for the key. We've got different colors in the background, so the background doesn't look too boring there. And just some little neat things going on. Toolkit, basic toolkit. Don't need to mention more on that one. I don't think there are AB drills or anything like that. This was definitely a very budget-friendly kit, but we have the mini baggies with the numbers written on there. So I tend to kit these up in baggies. I don't go through too much time or trouble to kit these up, especially with this one being a small 30 by 30. This one could be done in a couple days. So this is for when you have a bad day and just need to laugh a little when you come home from work. I think he's cute. So that is our first one. Now we'll go to the medium-sized diamond painting here. And, okay. Let me check something here. Okay. I'm going to have to double check with the order because I'm pretty sure this has to be a blind box. But I thought that this was. So I'm a little confused. Maybe I did pick this one out, but this is definitely a blind box. Either that or they got one of my items mixed up because this looks a bit too big to be a blind box. This is definitely not something I would have ordered. So I will double check and I will put a comment here to let you know when I go through and edit, because this is a 40 by 50, which is rather large, but you'll see what I mean with the thumbnail. I typically don't do Disney. Not that I'm not a fan of Disney, it's not one of my big things, but I also know there are copyright issues, and so I usually try to stay out of trouble with Disney. I got a little story about my trouble with Disney in the past. I've actually gotten a cease and desist letter from Disney before, and that was the first year that The Mandalorian came out with Grogu, or at that time we didn't know his name, so we called him Baby Yoda, and it was, I think it was in the middle of COVID, and so there were no Baby Yodas to be had, and it was coming up on Christmas time, and I found a crochet series of patterns, and I kind of adapted and adjusted it a little bit, and I was selling little crocheted Baby Yodas, and Disney got wind of that because I was trying to sell them on Etsy, and I got a nasty cease and desist letter, which I did. So I didn't sell that many that year, but I did sell a few until I got tired of making them. Mostly gave them to friends and family, so my mom ended up with several that she was giving to her friends, and my sister got one, and so coworker. So I ended up giving them away, but it was kind of a fun little Christmas there. But that's my experience with Disney, so typically I don't go there. But that is Minnie and Mickey Mouse with a Christmas tree and a building, and this is why I believe this must be the blind box, because I would not pick that out on my own. But we have, for you Disney fans here, we have 28 colors. We have a random mix of symbols and letters in different order, but one of the things I do see is that this key is rather large, which is good for those of us that don't have the best eyes. And this looks like it's a square, just by the look of it. And yes, indeed, this is a kit with squares, and they are kitted up in the baggies. So I'm not going to undo this. You can see all the colors there, nice and easy. And of course, the basic toolkit. But rather interesting here, because this is the better quality canvas here, because it's softer. It's a little bit easier to flatten. 28 colors and 40 by 50 Disney Christmas tree. So if you are a Disney fan, I think this one probably is available out there. But it might be kind of fun to bling up this Christmas tree because there are a lot of ornaments on there. So that looks like a good place to bling up, and maybe little ABs for these little snowflakes all around. But Mocha says hi there with the squeaky toy. My kiddo Eric just came home from work, and whenever somebody, come here Mocha, whenever somebody comes home, she has to find and show off a toy and start playing because she's so happy to have her family back. So I will check out and put a comment on this one because I'm a bit confused by it. And I really did think there were only a couple diamond paintings, so I think that must be a blind box. So, come here, Mocha. Can you stop for just a minute? Yeah. Okay, let's look at the next one here. So we've got very blue. Look at that blue color on this one. Lots and lots of blue. And this is a vertical. Yes. We have a giant octopus. And what I've been noticing with a few of these packages where I've been buying the bigger ones is that companies are offering more and more larger diamond paintings, and I keep testing them out from different companies to see how their large ones work. So this is quite a bit bigger than what you normally see. This is a 40 by 70, It has 40 colors, so that's the typical smaller key there. And even though it's printed this way, that's probably how I'd work it, is sideways, working from one end to the other. The actual orientation, though, is up and down, but it's just easier if I hang it off my table and work on it sideways. So these kits where they're printed sideways in order to fit the painting all on the page, or on the page, on the canvas, it doesn't bother me at all. I don't mind the sideways printing. So the letters and symbols are right side up by looking at it this way. So lots of different blues there. Really cool octopus painting, at least I thought he was. So we've got a bunch of coral, maybe even I thought maybe it was a shipwreck, but no, I think it's just a shelf with some coral there. We got the sunlight hitting the water at the top there. Lots of more coral on it, and some little fishies. There's a fish down here at the bottom. So it looks like very good rendering, and this is a round. So even though you might think it was a square, this is actually a round kit, which means some of these little details, although there aren't, I think it's going to come out really good, because I was looking for like little details that'll come through around the round drills, if that makes sense, like little lines and stuff. But this is large enough that I think it's going to come out really good. So we've got some confetti type stuff going on here around the tentacles with a lot of color changes, and then we have the background here for color blocking, but there's also some different colors and a little bit of interest even in the background, which is one of the things I've looked for. We've got a little bit better toolkit with this one. Ooh, and I see some AB drills. So we've got a little bit bigger tray, a 4-pad of wax. We have one of the thin plastic multi-placers, which the thinner the better, because then you can place them more accurately next to each other. We've got that one there, the squishies on the pen, and we have a set of basic tweezers there. So a little bit higher end toolkit than these. So what I see right off the bat there is some AB drills. And I see a big bag of that color, which might be black. We'll have to take a look here and see. So because there are some ABs, we'll go ahead and take a look. So there's an AB, that red color, number 15, which looks like it's in here. So some of the corals there have that. And then this AB is color number 7, which is this gray color. So AB means Aurora Borealis. They have that mirror finish, which helps reflect the light. So that is color 413, which is letter E on there. I see some showing up here. It almost looks more like background color. So that'll be kind of interesting. Sometimes they pick like just a few random colors. So for example, there's some E mixed in here around this coral. So it's going to be kind of sprinkled around rather than highlighting a particular item. Let's see. Yeah, there's some more here. So it looks like kind of around the edges of the coral it's showing up. So that's that AB. We have an orange AB, which is color number 13 there. Really, really sparkly orange. So color 13 is letter K, and I believe that is also going to be in these. Yes, I see them there. So in the flowers and also in the eyes of the octopus here. And then we have another AB that's kind of red, but not very many of those. So I would guess, could that be A? Yes, because I was looking at the eyes here. So indeed, there are some of these in the eyes, as well as probably the coral here. So that's 4 ABs. This is the background color. It is 939 instead of black, which is good. Oh, there's another AB here. This is color number 1, which is a purple, dark purple, 154, which is symbol S, which is in here somewhere. I see some again kind of in the background right near some of this coral. So this is again another highlight of more of a background. So we got 5 different ABs there. And then the rest of the drills, it looks like we have lots of aqua and green colors here. And there's some of that bright blue that you saw here for the background up in the top of the water. They're really, really pretty blue. I really like that one. There's lots of it. So that is color 3845 and then 3847 for the darker. And let's see what else we got here. We got some dark greens. There are quite a few of those. Medium green, some yellows to brighten it up, some really bright kind of almost neon greens here, 702 and 703, and then a bag of 310. So there is a little bit of black in this one, but not a whole lot. Mostly dark blues for the darker parts of the background. So I think this one looks really good for a larger painting. Again, the size on this one was 40 by 70. But it looks like the picture has been rendered very well so that everything shows up easily, easy to make out, plenty of detail, plus the cool sparkles to add to it with all those AB drills. So I'm liking this one. So that is the diamond painting portion. So these bigger ones, the prices are actually very affordable for these larger ones. So we had this one for the diamond painting, the odd Disney one, and then our little starfish. So that's what I picked out for the diamond painting side of things. I think this one is my favorite of the day, and I really like that softer fabric-y canvas here. Makes it a little bit easier to flatten out, but I really like what I'm seeing these days with the larger diamond paintings, so that you don't have to spend all that money on a premium kit to get a large diamond painting. Okay, so let's move on to cross stitch, and you'll see why I was a bit confused on which one was my PR package, because I don't remember picking this one out. Maybe I did because it's getting to be Easter, so I was trying to look for an Easter themed thing. Sometimes I do this late at night before I fall asleep, but this looks like a Yishu brand, and we have a bunny rabbit with a tree and a book. So I may have picked this one out. I do like the open book designs. I just usually don't purchase them. But I think I wanted an Easter theme, so I'm 99% sure that I picked this one out. But I will double check and let you know below. So we have the pattern that's typical on this shiny paper that is not waterproof, so don't get this wet or you will lose your chart. But the symbols on the chart match the symbols on the fabric. And there's another good view of the picture. We have a toolkit that comes with a little container of needles. I think there are usually 4 or 5 in there, and the needle threader and the thimble. And the thread comes in what we call floss drops, where each color is on a separate cardboard. We'll look at that in a minute. But I thought I'd take a look here at the fabric. So this one isn't too big. It is 11 count, but it's only, looks like 145 by 145 for the stitch count. Oh, 147 by 147. That was close. I was just trying to glance there at the edges. So we've got the tree. You can make out the different colors in there. The bunny rabbit, he's a little hard to see right now. I was trying to see, okay, there's the ears. So we got a couple ears. Here's his face and his body here. And then the book. So because this one doesn't have a whole lot of colors here, it does have 38 colors, which is pretty good. but it means that you have large areas of the same color, which is good for easy stitching, because like this section here, color 13, which I'm guessing is probably a brown, you got large areas. And same with the pages here, color 5, 23, 33, color 20 down here. It is a full coverage, which means the entire thing is stitched. But it looks like a pretty easy to read canvas. I think they've gotten better and better, even the budget-friendly ones. When I refer to budget-friendly with cross-stitch, I mean, they all are, but this one is a little bit cheaper brand than, say, Spring brand or Fairy brand or one of the other more premium Chinese brands. This one is a little bit more budget friendly, but it looks like the printing has improved quite a bit from when I started buying these. There's only one area that's kind of red that's pretty saturated over here, but it's still easy to read. They seem to be printing a lot clearer, and the ink is not as dark or covering as much as the entire square. So I do like to see that. This does look like it is printed better than some of the ones I've had before. So let's take a look at our colors of floss here. Yeah, you know what? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, yeah, we can see them through the packaging. But we'll take a quick look in case you haven't seen a floss drop. So these Yishu brand, they come with these, or Huacán is another one that's like this. So they come with a DMC number printed on each card, and you might have multiples of the same color, and then they have the threads hanging down from that. So this is a really soft cotton. It's good to use it cut in half if you're using 3 strands, or take 1 strand and fold it in half if you're doing 2 strands on, say, a 14 count. So really pretty colors here though. Lots of blues next to reds, and I think that's from the little jacket here. The bunny rabbit is red, and then lots of oranges there in the background of the tree with the sunlight, and then the greens and blues around the edges, and then the off-whites there for the book. So that is the color palette there. Looks very nice. So I'm happy with this one. I will have to check the price and put it below, but I don't think this one costs very much. So sometimes I will add something like this in if I don't quite make the free shipping, and I need just a few more dollars to get the free shipping. So that is our bunny rabbit book. Don't want to lose the toolkit. I'll put that away later. And then we have a couple Joy Sundays and 1 Spring brand. So we'll start with the smaller Joy Sunday, and you can recognize Joy Sunday by the little bag with the instructions on it. So we have the last one of this set of cacti. I've worked on one, then I bought the second one, and finally I found the third one. So there are 3 different ones that have these 4 different cacti on it. So I finally found the last one here, which has lots of different little flowers on it. I find these to be pretty fun. I should say this is a 14 count, and it is only 37 by 17 centimeters. So a really good portable project, because I'm actually about to finish one of my other cacti that is a portable project. But here you can see already the size of the canvas there. The printing on it looks good. Very easy to see, mostly lighter symbols. There's a little bit of the darker there and around the edges of the pot, but it does make it easier to see on that one. It looks like 32 different colors, and I can tell that the printing is a little bit more clear than what I'd seen in the past, because normally you can't read the numbers on the key and have to use the paper copy, but I can read those. And then we have a few colors of backstitch here. So yes, lots of backstitch, as you can see, like by that one. That's really the only way to get the details with all the thorns. So it looks like 32 colors and then 3 colors of backstitch. So our threads, not a whole lot because this is a smaller kit. So each one of these, you can pull out one strand and fold it in half. So like this one will make 6 different strands basically to use. It's probably only in 1 or 2 flowers. So looks like there's plenty of floss. I know some people have talked about the Joy Sunday being a little short on threads, but I've yet to run into one of those. I've had enough to complete all of the smaller ones at least that I have done. So this does have 2 floss cards because there are 2 colors that did not fit on this one. And with Joy Sunday, the needles are stapled onto the thread holder. So twist it a little bit so you can see all the colors there. Really, really pretty. The black against that light yellow looks kind of neat. So we'll take one last look here at what it looks like. And I do also like Joy Sunday with the bags because you don't need a project bag for them. You can just put them in here and seal them up and carry them with you. So that's why I call these very portable projects. So if I do buy smaller cross stitches, a lot of times I will get them as Joy Sunday kits. Okay, one more Joy Sunday. This one is a little bit bigger. This is also going on the flower theme though. We have Moonflower and Tulip. And this is a 14 count, but this one is 38 by 38 centimeters. And it does have a lot of a dark background there, but at least it's an interesting background. It's not just solid, but I think that's really gonna help the light colors. These flowers really pop out and stand out better. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, very nice printing. So I think Joy Sunday has been improving their printing quite a bit because that looks really nice. So we've got floss cards, canvas, and again this is 14 count here. And my pupper's doing the squeaky thing. So there's some of the print on it. But this is what I was looking for here. So we have 33 colors here. So they're all full stitch here, 33 colors of full stitch. We also have 2 different colors of half stitch and 4 different colors of back stitch. And you do see some of the back stitch coming through around the flowers and around the leaves. My pupper wants to play squeaker. So we're back to the fried chicken toy. She really likes that one. But symbols look easy to read, but what it's been impressing me lately is how easy the fabric print is to read on these. I've done some of the earlier, older Joy Sunday kits that are actually pretty hard to read, and I've had to refer back and forth from the chart to see them, but this one looks, sorry about the squeaks there. This one looks really easy to see, and definitely lots of black in the background. So color 2, 310 is that, and then the other color is 500 here, which is that light green. So very, very nice. I do like that one. Joy Sunday is always good quality. And then we have, come here, pup. Looks like 2 floss cards, or 1.5 here. I'm trying to get the squeaky. So we have lots of greens and pinks for the roses. Maybe it's easier to just see the floss this way. And then this is that background color. It almost looks dark brown. Even though it says 310 or black, it almost looks like there's some dark brown mixed in there. Interesting. It does look like a couple different shades. It could be the lighting, but actually the idea of different shades kind of appeals to me. So that is our 3rd cross stitch. So we had the book, we had the cacti, now we have the flower, and we have one more cross stitch. Okay, Sorry about that. For you, it was just a second that I was gone, but for me, it was a little bit longer trying to get the puppers to settle down. So this is what made me want to place the order, and then the other things were to add up to get the shipping, and that's why I included some diamond paintings, because I hadn't done some of those in PR packages, or not PR, in budget-friendly purchases for a little while, so that's where this came from, is really though to get this. So I'm excited to see this, because this, of course, right up my alley there. Look at all those bright colors. This is a 14 count. This should have the Egyptian cotton because of that. And it does come in the box, which means it will need a project bag, because I usually don't keep them in the boxes. I just find the project bags easier to store. So we have all the floss here. We have our fabric in its own bag. And then we have the chart. So let's first take a look. 18, that's a lot of colors. So these are all full cross here. It starts over here with color number 1 and goes all the way across here to color number 90. So 90 different colors, a little bit above the budget for a product review package. So that's why I placed the order myself. So we do have one that is a mixed stitch there. So 91 if you count that as a separate color, where you mix 23 plus 93. Maybe there's more. Nope. So beautiful chart here over several pages, and actually, oh wait, yep, there we go. Okay, there are more. 101. I was like, 93? I don't see a 93. Well, that's because it's on this page. So over 100 colors in this. This would actually be a really good diamond painting chart to do. If you're okay on a blank canvas and reading the chart with all these colors, the only one that would be needing to convert is that one color that's a mixed stitch, but there was only one, so you'd have to choose one of those two colors to do that. But this, you can actually use this chart and do this as a diamond painting. But it would be quite large, but diamond paintings are large. Typically, I'm trying to find the size. I guess it would be on the front of the box here. So at 14 count, let's see, here we go. It's 55 by 68 centimeters, but for 11 count, that's closest to diamond painting, which is more like a 10 count, 75 by 95 centimeters. So that's not much larger than other diamond paintings I've done. So I might take that chart, possibly, I don't know, and try it. Like I need another craft to do, or another project. So don't let your pets get the gel there, but these are packaged in the clear plastic to keep them from getting wet. But I'm curious to see how big this is on 14 count and how the print looks. Oh, look at that. Wow. Let me turn this the right direction here. Very, very nice. Very good printing. Hopefully you can see the detail there in the printing. Spring brand is always so easy to read, but Joy Sunday, I think, is about caught up with them lately. So they've changed their printing technique, and it definitely shows. So huge key around the edges of this thing, because with 101 colors there, it's gonna fit all the way around the edges. So the border looks like close to 2 inches, and it is serged. But beautiful, beautiful printing. Wow. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna be working on projects forever, but I think it's a case right now where I feel like I'm gathering for the big dry spell if I retire or have to deal with increasing prices for various reasons. We'll see how that goes. I won't get into politics or anything here, but we could see more increases in prices, but hadn't seen it yet with some of these companies because this was a really good deal. So we have our needles here in a bag for Spring Brand. This is indeed, you can feel the difference between this and the cotton that comes with some of the cheaper kits. This is indeed the Egyptian cotton, which is treated so it doesn't fray and fuzz as much. It's a little bit thinner when you stitch it, but then you wash it and the treating chemical comes out of it. So this is colors 1 through 30 there. Very, very bright. Here's 31 through 60. Lots of nice reds, maroons, yellows, so many different colors. This is 61 through 90. A lot of those blue colors and peaches. And then the last one here, which is 91 through 101, which is kind of a yellow color. So just looking at the twist here, you can see all those pretty colors mixing together. They're very, very nice, very rainbowy. So that is the one I was really looking forward to. I don't know when I'll start it though, because I am trying to finish a couple projects right now at the end of the month so I can do my monthly end of review video, because it is a few more days till the end of the month and my oldest kiddo's birthday is January 30th. So I'm going to be busy doing birthday fun with my kiddo for one of the days coming up, but I will try to get a completion video for the month done. But we got this one. And then our pretty rose there with the background. Our cactus. And our little bunny rabbit with the book. And then our octopus. And the Disney one. And our starfish. So that's a pretty good haul from Outdoortide. And again, my own money. So, a lot of fun here. I got so many different projects, it's going to be hard to pick. I might have to put each one on a little slip of paper and just randomly pull one out and see if that's the one I want to work on next. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you saw something interesting in at least one of these hauls. I know I enjoyed going through all of them. And I think I will go ahead and roll this one up. I was going to keep it unrolled, but I don't think I'll be doing it today or in the next few days. So thank you for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, share, all those good things that we do for YouTube-y things. And let me know what you think. I haven't asked for comments in a while. I figure that's up to you all if you want to comment or not, but it does help my channel grow because, close that up real quick. Okay. Because the more comments, the more the videos get shared, the more people see them. And even though I don't make a ton of money on my YouTube channels, it does help me buy the content that I can show you all. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.